get to be up here on the talent show. I've been up here before for a talent, but never on my own. So this is a good time for me to do this. I was just kind of thinking about what could I add to the talent show, and just I didn't know that if I couldn't sing, I could still come up here. I'm just kidding, Andy. I wonder if you guys are. Just kidding. Yeah, I know you can sing. I know you can sing, but I forgot the words. So there you go. But amazing. The thing I was able to do is I thought maybe I would just add a little story, a couple stories, and hopefully they're funny. I hope there's some stories that you can relate to, something you've heard. Some of them are funny, and then some of them might be kind of a little bit serious. So we'll see how it goes. The way it goes is this. I thought of what are some things that I could say about this. Don't be the guy that Don't be that guy, okay? So don't be the guy that... Okay, so the first one is, don't be the guy that takes a beach ball away from about 12 girls who are playing with it. Alright, let me tell you what happened. It was the first day of, full day of camp, and it's just starting to get to know people. I'm over here playing with a bunch of these girls and a couple of guys with a beach ball, and some guy named Cody runs up and takes the beach ball and takes off with it. And next thing I know, you've got a pack of girls chasing him outside, and then once they get him back in, they do the very next best thing, what I love to see, is they dogpile him right there on the floor. All 12 girls, they dogpile him. Alright, okay, hopefully it gets better. Don't be the guy that wears his shorts above his knees so that his knees are showing. Now, I kind of get that from my youth group. They're trying to teach me how to have style, but... Oh, really? Yeah, my knees are showing, so... Is that better, ladies? Okay, alright. Don't be that guy. Alright, I hope you remember this one. Don't be the guy who jumps off a roof to prove that Batman can indeed fly. You remember that one, don't you? Don't be the guy that is seen walking around in high heels. Girls' high heels. Okay, I was down there by the game room at the picnic table down there at the pond, and I'm sitting there with a bunch of people, and all of a sudden here comes strutting this guy Clinton in these really pretty black high heels, and he is looking good at them. Way to go, Clinton. Don't be the guy who wants to show off his skills at the lake, so he runs, slips, and crashes into the lake deck and breaks one of the rails. Now, I heard that one of those rails went flying about 20 feet into the lake. I'm glad nobody was there to catch it with their head. All right. Don't be this kind of guy who takes a poop and the men stand up urinal. Okay? Yeah. Just don't do that. That's horrible. That really made Barbara Campbell mad, okay? Don't do that. Alright. Don't be the guy who, when he's teaching a lesson, he wants to teach about humility and about taking on small things in life and living with, even if you just have little insignificant things, and he makes this kind of illustration using these words. So, are you too good to go pick up some dog dookie out in the field? I cracked up. I just cracked up. This guy is teaching this lesson, and he just keeps referring to it. Yeah, what if there's some dog dookie out in the field? You gonna pick it up? Yeah, some things in life, you gotta do the small things. Don't be the guy that starts up a conversation with the guy in the next shower. Okay? I mean, what are you gonna talk about? I will say this though. If you know him, Stephen McTheany did have all four of us in the shower at the same time singing, "The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round." It was a fun time. Okay, I'm getting there, guys. Don't be the guy that swims with the white whale, then gets to shine the full moon. Don't be that guy, all right? Yeah, we don't do that here. That's not fun. Don't do that. Okay, here's a good one. Don't be the guy that runs super fast with a captured flag, only to trip on a branch and fall. Yeah, I can just imagine. I heard the story, Andy. You've got the flag and you're running, and he's running with passion and glory and just power and brand.
That was Tanner!
Don't be the guy that has long hair and then begins shaking it wildly at the food line in the kitchen. I mean, what is that about? I mean, like, you know, if you ever see, he's like, I'll take a hamburger and fries. Yeah. Get some hair in the food. Yeah. The kitchen ladies don't like it. They don't like it, and they just will probably look at you and say, boy, you need a hairnet to come through this line. Don't be the guy that starts a conversation with another guy on a toilet and it be the wrong guy. That's bad. It was the first morning at camp, and I walked outside and I saw Justin. He had his breakfast with him, and he was getting up from the table, and I had a frisbee in my hand, so I threw the frisbee to him, thinking he would pick up his breakfast and look for it. He would look up for it. He never looks. And so the frisbee just goes and lands right in his food, right on his food, hits the biscuit on gravy all over him, and he just looks and says, "What? What?" So I felt really bad about it. So I was talking to some people out there, and I saw him go in the dorm. And I said, okay, I'm going to go in there and apologize. So I walked into the dorm, and he wasn't in the dorm, and I thought, he just walked in here, so he's got to be in the bathroom. So I walk into the bathroom, walk in, and I know by the smell that he's in there. And so I kind of lean on the next stall, and I say, hey man, I just want to tell you I'm really sorry for that. And then I hear these giggles. And there's 3 other guys in there, and they're all like, what are you talking about? Hey man. I'm like, oh no, it's not Justin. It's not good. Okay, don't be that guy. Don't be the guy who is attempting to tag the guy running with his flag on the base. He's trying to defend his base, and he's going to tag him, and then he gets hit in the groin and goes down. Don't be that guy. I saw it happening. I couldn't catch up with Nathan. Nathan is running with the flag, but Tanner's right there, and Tanner's got him on lockdown. He's not going anywhere. He gets close to the border. The next thing I know, there's a collision. Dust flies up, and I see Tanner flying out of there, and he's like, I got hit. That was funny, Tanner. Sorry it happened to you, man. All right, almost done. Don't be the guy that falls asleep during the service, the evening service. Don't be that guy. Instead, maybe go to bed at 12 o'clock at night like you're supposed to. Don't be the guy that falls asleep, all right? Okay, lastly, don't be the guy that goes to the altar and then passes gas. No, it really happens. And they're like, oh Lord, he's really letting go of his sins. I mean, isn't he supposed to have that sweet smelling aroma before the Lord? So don't be that guy. Thank you very much.